Welcome everyone back to Lambert Plains. We're excited to have you back today. This is episode 4. And we've got a special guest today. We've got Mr. Rob Meinberg, who is our graduation coach. And Rob is new to Lambert High School, but he's certainly not new to Forsyth County. First of all, Mr. Meinberg, thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you for having me on. I'm honored.
And we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of what you do here at Lambert. But before we do, give us a little quick background of from where you came and how you got to Lambert High School.
I came here to Forsyth County in 2006 from New York. Taught elementary school in New York for 10 years. And decided to come to Forsyth County because it was the place to be.
Yes.
When I actually came to Georgia, I actually interviewed in Cobb County, Forsyth County, Fulton County, and by far Forsyth County was my number one choice. So I've been in the elementary schools since I was here in 2006. Started at Sharon Elementary School, teaching 4th grade, went to Johns Creek, and then Brookwood Elementary School since Brookwood actually opened.
So you ran the gamut, and fortunately, all of those schools feed into Lambert, so you have great background as to the kids and the clientele we have here at Lambert High School.
And it's actually pretty neat seeing a lot of my 5th grade former students here, seniors, juniors, sophomores, so it's been a great experience to see some of those kids that I actually taught 5th grade at Brookwood Elementary School.
And speaking of that, you've got, not only are you an educator, but you're also a parent because you've got a vested interest in Lambert because...
I have 9th grade triplets here.
Triplets?
At Lambert. Yeah, triplets. 2 girls and a boy.
Fantastic.
And they're really all in at Lambert, invested in the fine arts program. My son's in the band, and my daughters are involved in the theater program, which they love, and that made the choice to come to Lambert after years of elementary school a lot easier, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And my kids love it, too.
So their transition sounds sounds great. Let's talk about your transition. So what exactly, for our parents out there, what do you do at Lambert High School?
So my main responsibility as a graduation coach and student success coordinator is to support all students. The title of student success coordinator, a lot of people think it's mainly helping the students that are struggling, but we actually, in our student support group, we help everybody. Anyone that is struggling with grades, or they want to just get better in their grades, go from the 80 to the 90, the 90 to a 100. One of my other roles is helping out with 504 plans, providing students accommodations if they need them, with health impairments or disabilities, as well as coordinating hospital homebound for students who are unable to come to school.
And much of the support, I know, occurs during our Lunch and Learn program. If you wouldn't mind, just for a brief minute, I know many of the parents have heard about Lunch and Learn, kind of give them a little bit of insight about what we do in general regarding Lunch and Learn, but then maybe share where you come into play during that time, that block of time.
So with our Lunch and Learn, of course, it's a 50-minute block, and in those 50 minutes, we have several different things going on in the Media Center. So we have our student support section, in which myself, Amanda Pridgeon, otherwise known as Pridge Dog or Mama Pridgeon to the seniors affectionately, as well as Nancy Isham, sometimes counselors as well, and other teacher volunteers. We help support students who are missing assignments or need to basically just catch up on assignments, whether it's assignments, assessments, and we will use a Lunch and Learn referral form. Probably students are cringing if they're hearing about that now, but it is a good way to help students be held accountable, and we will help students make up that work, facilitate the making up of the work, as well as we also have in Lunch and Learn in the Media Center, every department, of course, has a teacher in each department that will help with extra help, remediation, reteaching, helping to oversee the assessments that are going on as well.
So let me get this straight. So let's say I'm a sophomore and I'm struggling with a paper and I need some help. Although my teacher may not necessarily be in there on a given day, I can go any day and there will be an English table, so to speak, and just get some help with a paper.
That is correct. So,
wow.
and the cool thing about it is the teachers, they know what they need to do in terms of who's going to be there during the week, and we have a schedule that's available in the Media Center that kids can see when certain teachers are there. Obviously, if you want to work on a Brit Lit paper and there's a teacher in the English department that maybe isn't the Brit Lit teacher, you can still see when a Brit Lit teacher will be there. So we have teachers there every single day. 2 teachers, actually no, we have 4 teachers there every day because we have 2 5th period and then 2 6th period in the AB block and lunch. So it works out great that kids always have the ability to get remediation, get reteaching, get help on anything in any subject. And as well as, myself and Ms. Pridgeon, we're available to help out as much as we can in the Media Center as well.
That is wonderful. And you've mentioned the new program as far as this referral process. Is it working? I mean, how's it going? Are kids buying into it? Are they they may not be happy about it, but the end result is, are they getting the things done that they need to get done?
I will definitely say it is working. The reduced failures that we had in the first semester, comparatively speaking to data from last year that we were able to attain, and teachers seem to like the idea of it as well because, again, they're not having to get students to make up all that work at the end of the semester, wait till the last moment, and the teachers that are utilizing it and the students that are utilizing that missing assignments, lunch and learn referral form, they're seeing the benefits of it because it's helping students be accountable for their work. It's getting the work done, and it's not an option to not get the work done. It's just expediting the process of getting the work done on time.
That's excellent.
Quicker.
Now, to pick a specific group, I know that Dr. Davison, one of his hopes is, and we've got an amazing graduation rate here at Lambert High School, I mean, upper 90s every year, is he wants to hit that 100%. And so we have a special group, which is our seniors. What are we doing to really kind of, nothing's insured, nothing's 100% guaranteed, but we want to give our seniors the best opportunity to walk across that stage. What are we doing to try and help them out?
So what we actually did in the student success group, I should say, which includes myself, Ms. Isham, Ms. Pridgeon, we identified all of our students, our seniors that were failing at the end of the first semester. And what we established is for every 5 weeks, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have seniors coming to room 2146, and they work on getting their work done. If they're failing, we'll possibly set them up with a teacher in the Media Center, maybe facilitating making up some work as well. And it's been amazing. Hypothetically, we probably had about 40 seniors who were at risk of not graduating, and now we're probably down to possibly 5.
Wow.
Because these students that were at risk have cleaned up what they needed to clean up in terms of making up assignments, getting their grades from failure to passing in those senior classes. So it's been really beneficial. And again, it's something that the teachers will also facilitate with us, that they send us the work in 2146, and we help students get it done.
That is amazing. What a difference. That's incredible. What is, as you kind of, it's kind of cool that you are a newbie here in the sense that you're kind of taking in and you're a part of this this push that we have for graduation and for just general learning, making up work through lunch and learn. What is your vision for the future of student support? What can we maybe take it to another level? What do you see?
One thing that I would definitely like to see is that the students start having that ownership of getting their work on time,
right,
completed, obviously, and that they actually, with those referral forms, the need of the referral forms, they kind of go away. That will be the ultimate, and that students will refer themselves to that student support center and get the work done without the teacher referral part of it. Again, taking that ownership of what they need to get done. It's their grades, it's their learning, they need to take ownership of it. And many of them do. A lot of students come to the Media Center on their own without a referral form to get extra help, to get missing assignments done, to get a kickstart on homework. And those are the students that are ultimately really successful. Those are our students that have the higher GPAs and higher class rankings because they have that initiative to get the work done. And that's my vision, and that's the student success vision of getting everyone to buy into that, get the work done on their own without the referral process. So that's one vision we do have.
I think that's great. I mean, we have a team approach. We're there to help them. We're here to try and catch them and help move them along, but they have to take some ownership as well. I definitely can understand that. As a parent of a student now and another one that's coming into Lambert next year, what do I need to know from a parent's perspective? What can I do to try and help this process along as best I can?
Well, one thing is having conversations with your child. And of course having your child advocate for themselves. One of the things that I've seen with the freshman parents and freshman students is that sometimes the parents will speak for their child and not allow their child to advocate for themselves. So that's something we really, really push for students to speak for themselves and advocate for themselves. As a parent myself, having triplets here in 9th grade, there are many times that I could have stepped in and done things for my children. But I won't do it. I need them to go through that experience of speaking for themselves and going to their teachers if they need help, going to their counselor if they need advice on something, and that's something that is really important for any kid at Lambert, freshman all the way to senior. So
excellent. Well, it sounds like, we have the athletics, we have the academics, we have the clubs, we have the activities, but also it sounds like we have the support. I mean, I think you guys are doing a great job, and it makes me happy as a parent to know that if my kid is struggling, that he or she knows they can go to Lunch and Learn, they can get that extra help, they can, if they fall behind, they can maybe through this referral process come to you and really kind of move this thing along, and we can possibly get that graduation rate to hit that 100%.
That's the goal, ultimate goal, 100%, and we can do it. It takes that team effort, and it takes all the teachers, the students, the parents, everyone buying into it, and everyone has, because they see the importance of the ultimate goal, which is success. And the structures in place of support at Lambert are just phenomenal. I know other schools have great supports as well, but what we offer here through Lunch and Learn, through the counseling department, the administration team, the supports are just, to me, number one. It's incredible.
And in closing, Rob Meinberg, our amazing graduation coach. I'm a parent. I need to get a hold of you. What do I do to get a hold of you regarding this?
My door is pretty much always open, so you can always come to my office and visit. But if you need to set up an appointment, you can always email me. I'm constantly on my email 24 hours a day, so feel free to email me, rmeinberg@forsyth.k12.ga.us. My extension, always, you can give me a call as well, 411 069. I have to think about that. I've been changing my extension so many times.
Well, you've been around a few places.
I've been around. So, I'm always willing to speak to anyone, parents, students, absolutely. Looking forward to meeting new people.
And maybe if they're part of the fencing team, you also coach the fencing team.
Touche, yes, Tom Bass. So, yes, I am the club advisor for our fencing team, and looking for that to grow as well next year, and we had a great season. So that was a very enjoyable experience working with those kids and seeing them getting involved. And we're trying to make fencing a Georgia high school sport.
That would be awesome.
So that would be great if we could do that. So.
Well, I mean, again, we see with all of our educators here at Lambert, not only are we involved with the kids during the school time, we have extracurriculars, and that's what makes Lambert what it is. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you all for listening to Lambert Plains Episode 4. We look forward to seeing you soon. And if you need some help, contact Mr. Meinberg and hook 'em horns.